Buenos dias, clase. Today, we're going to talk about the verb tener, which means to have. The verb tener in Spanish is extremely important, but it's also a difficult verb. It's an irregular verb, doesn't follow the pattern that other verbs follow. Okay? So, the irregular verb has three main uses in Spanish. Luckily, right now, you only need to know the first use. Okay? And that's when we're saying that we're using the verb tener with the meaning to have, and it's referring to ownership or possession. We're going to use this to talk about the classes that we have, okay? For example, yo tengo la clase de historia en la sexta hora. I have history class, sixth period, okay? The second way we could use it is in expressions with the equivalent in English where we would use the verb to be, okay? So, Francisco tiene muchísima sed. Francisco is very thirsty. So, is thirsty, is hungry, is in a hurry, is hot, is cold. All of those are going to use the verb tener, and we'll get to them. The third use is with the conjunction que. And when you put tener plus que together, followed by a verb, it means to have to do whatever the verb is. So here's an example. Nosotros tenemos que comprar nuevos zapatos. We have to buy new shoes. Okay? And this little expression here, continua en el siguiente página, just means continued on the next page. So we're going to go to the next page. We're going to talk about conjugating the irregular verb tener. Okay? The verb tener is irregular, and it's one of the most difficult verbs to conjugate and to use correctly because it's used in a lot of special expressions. However, we will go over all of that eventually, and you will know exactly how to use the verb tener. So let's get started conjugating it. First of all, it's an ER verb, so it uses ER endings, and those endings are O, ACE, A, amos, ace, N. Go ahead, say them with me. O, ace, A, amos, ace, N. Okay? Tener is also a stem shifting or a stem changing verb, which means the E in the stem, okay, is going to change from E to IE when it uses certain subject pronouns. And we'll see what that means below in the box that we're going to look at right now. Okay, so first, the verb tener is an ER verb. I've highlighted the endings in red. Okay, again, O, ace, A, amos, ace, N. Those are the same meanings that we just used right up here. Tener is an ER verb, so it takes ER endings. Okay, now let's look at the stem change. If I cover up the ER, okay, what I have left are the black letters, teng, that is the stem of the verb. And what you're going to see happen is that this E right here is going to change to IE with certain subject pronouns. It does not change in the yo form. Okay, notice it does not change in the yo form. It's yo tengo. Okay, tu tienes has the stem change. The E is replaced with an IE. Tu tienes. Okay, él tiene, ella tiene, y usted tiene. They also all have the stem change. The E has been changed to IE. Going over to the nosotros form, tenemos, there is no stem change. The vosotros form, tenéis, there is no stem change. But when we get to the ellos, the ellas, and the ustedes forms, again, we have to change that E to IE. So it's ellos tienen, ellas tienen, y ustedes tienen. Okay, and again, continúa en el siguiente página. We continue on the next page. Okay, let's look at a few example sentences using the verb tener in the present tense. Mis padres tienen muchos libros. Okay, my parents have a lot of books. They own a lot of books. Okay, yo tengo la clase de español en la séptima hora. I have Spanish class, seventh period. Okay. ¿Qué clase tienes en la quinta hora? What class do you have fifth period? We'll be working with these sentences more this coming week as you learn to talk about your horario or schedule. Okay? Always look for the fin, which means the end at the bottom of the notes or any pages I give you. Then you know you've gotten through everything. All right. Take care.